to take my belt off and start ass slinging it. No. Ha. Right now, this is what's up. You always being meals, DJ, turn it up. Right now, put your hands high. Bring them side to side. Motherfuckers fly. Right now, this is what you need. This is hip hop. Yeah, stop, baby, believe. Right here, right now. Got really wanna get good. Let me show you that.
Yeah, one for the money. Two for the bitches who talk shit about a game that they can't play or comprehend. Nigga, fuck y'all. You say you ballin' and shot calling for real though? I ain't seen shit, nigga, show it to me.
Hey man, let me see what you
I hope you
talking about,
bitches pack a lunch, cause this one here done been a long time coming. Okay, show and tell. Just like my homie Squirt, bristles off the dirt, you fuckers throwing at a nigga. Yeah, folk boy.
You know where I'm from.
Yeah, I said that I was really born and raised with these greater baby ways. Bitch, I'm too crazy. It's OSB, that means it's O-B-E-R.
Come on. Hot, sicker than your average. Pop a twist, cabbage off instinct. Just don't think, stink pink gators. My Detroit players. Tim's for my hooligans in Brooklyn. That's dead right. If the head right, Biggie there, air night. Papa been smooth since days of under rules. Never lose, never choose to. Bruise, cruise, who? Do something to us. Talk, go through us. Girls want to us, wanna do us. Screw us, who us? Yeah, Papa and Pump. Close like Starsky and Hutch. Stick to clutch. Yeah, I squeeze three at your cherry.
Welcome back to the Doug Stewart Show. So I had to abruptly come back on just now because I was reaching down for an index card in the studio to give out some Baaaaad penis nominations. So I'm perusing through the chat and I'm scanning and everybody's talking about their grandmamas and reminiscing and all of that. And then I come to Thorny Switch. For not only that, first of all, Thorny has replaced, her very classless picture of a dude with a towel wrapped up and rolled and stuffed down his drawers to another dude with a towel rolled up and stuffed down his drawers. And then here's what Thorny had to say. I mean, everybody's in a good mood. We talking about our grandmamas and whatnot. Don't let this emotional moment make you forget that the Falcons blew a 25-point lead in the Super Bowl. Really, Thorny? Really, Thorny? Damn, yesterday was Woman Wednesday. I forgot to get you on. Maybe that's part of the reason why I forgot to get your ass on. Wow. I'm going to go ahead and put a couple stars by your name, too. If you're new to the Doug Stewart Show, we give out a Buster Award every Friday. We call it the Baaaaad Penis Award. It's a long story in how we came up with the name, but it goes to the Buster of the Week in sports, entertainment, and beyond. So we take nominees all week long, and we actually have a poll that you can vote on every Friday. And so we just nominated Thorny Switch, man. I mean, damn. Really? 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 You bring back the Falcons being up 25 points and find a way to lose on March 25th? Really? Like, I almost think we should just go ahead and give your ass the award right now, the first time in the Doug Stewart Show history. And I do have that ability. Have that ability to make an executive call. I mean, people still hurt around here, man. If you're new to the show is based in Metro Atlanta. Cats are still hurt around here. You know what? It seems like Baaaaad penis not good enough for your ass. Like, this almost seems like a situation where I should pull out the old elbow of death. Yeah. I wish we had the old elbow of death. You really went there. We talking about grandmamas and we reminiscing, and you go to the Falcons lost a 25-point lead, really. Yeah. I tell you what, man. I'm gonna be. All right, I'm gonna back away from it. I'm gonna sit back and think about it for a second, man, before I make a rash decision. Because the last time we gave somebody the elbow of death, we haven't even brought that out the box in 5 years since the last 2 Live Stew shows before the red zone. Before I bring that out, man, I'm gonna think about this because the elbow of death has drastic repercussions. I wouldn't wish the elbow of death on my worst enemy, much less Thorny, who I actually like a little bit. So we'll just leave it right now. We'll just leave it as a ball penis nomination. Right. Wody 504 says the EOD question mark. Doug out of control this week. Yeah, the EOD is just too harsh. I came to my senses. You're right. You're right. I came to my senses. Speaking about coming to your senses, man, the NCAA has a big obstacle, controversy ahead of it, man. Arkansas. The state of Arkansas has passed legislation that will allow guns in stadiums. What? Wait a minute. You heard what I said. The state of Arkansas has passed legislation that will allow you to bring a gun as a fan into a stadium. That's right. That's the predicament that they're in right now. University and fans will have to consider doing sporting events in Arkansas after the state governor signed a gun rights measure into law Wednesday that will allow concealed handguns at state colleges and other government buildings. You heard me. Any resident with a concealed handgun license will be allowed to bring their weapon into these public places as long as they undergo 8 hours of active shooter training. The law won't take into effect until January 2018, but this has to be terrifying, I would say, if you're a fan of Arkansas Razorback football. The story goes on to say, as it stands right now, fans at Razorback Stadium are not allowed to bring in beach balls, umbrellas, or baby strollers. But by the 2018 season, they will be able to bring in a licensed firearm that could potentially fatally wound spectators, players, and officials. Now listen, this is kind of like the conservative Doug Stewart here talking. I am actually a big fan of concealed weapons. I am actually a fan of gun rights to a degree. Like, I always believe that the situations that we had at Virginia Tech a couple of years ago when the guy went on the shooting rampage just pretty much happens year in and year out someplace. The situation that happened at Virginia Tech, the situation that happened at Sandy Hook with all those little kids getting killed, I feel like that if an adult had a weapon, not to kill the shooter or you know, anything like that, that would be the ideal thing. But if there was a teacher or there was an administrator at both those schools, at the university and at that small, elementary school, if there was a teacher that had a handgun to just return fire, a lot of lives may have been saved. I do believe in that. But this situation where ornery, country, white folks that have been drinking Pabst Blue Ribbon all day, mad because the official made a bad call against the Razorbacks, that's a bad idea. Oh, that's a bad idea. You know know how serious these fans down south take their football, especially in SEC country. So the minute that the referee makes a bad call or something goes against their team, something goes against Arkansas, and these cats been drinking Pabst Blue Ribbon, Budweiser all morning long, how do you think that's going to turn out? Nah. I don't think that's a good idea, man. I am for being able to carry concealed weapon. I'm a concealed weapons holder as well. I have a concealed weapons license as well. So a lot of times you see me on the street, I am strapped. Right. I am strapped. A lot of the times. Let me just put it like that. A lot of times you see me out in the streets, wherever. Chances are I'm strapped. So I do believe in that, man. But I just think this scenario is just bad. This is just a bad setup to give people that have been tailgating all morning, giving them access to guns. You know, fights happen all the time in stands. We always talk about what happened to me and my brother when we went to Philadelphia, man, and we almost had to, we had to fight to get the hell out of there. I mean, if we were strapped, oh, yeah, we put hot lead in a couple motherfuckers' ass up there. We've been drinking, too? Nah. If I was strapped when me and my brother got accosted at that game in Philadelphia and I had a couple of beers, maybe not Pabst Blue Ribbon, maybe a couple of Heinekens or something like that, chances are I probably would have put hot lead in somebody's ass up there in Philadelphia. Yeah. This ain't a good idea. What are your thoughts on that, man? 404-382-0338. You can also email me at doug@thedougstewartshow.com. I am in full agreement to being able to carry a weapon with you, man. If the laws say so. You go through all of these tests, and they check your background and all of this stuff or whatever, man. So chances are, you're having responsible people with concealed weapons licenses. But even very reputable, very conscious people with a couple of beers in their system and their team gets a bad call might act irrationally. Yeah. From Broncos Boy in the chat room on Spreaker.com, always strapped when I'm in the hood. Yeah, I'm always strapped in certain places. I had a big debate with my LB last summer, a little golf trip that we take every summer. My back, actually. And he's just this big, opponent for concealed weapons. And he was like, man, what's going to happen is going to happen. You shouldn't have a weapon, whatever. Regular people shouldn't have a weapon. I'm like, man, whatever. You can say all you want, but I just want the opportunity to have a chance. If some ish go down or somebody pull out a gat on me or whatever, maybe it might not end well. They might get the drop on me or whatever, but I just want the chance. I want an opportunity to defend myself. Whatever. Nah, I don't agree with that. Nah, I want a chance. Give me a shot. From that ninja, still illegal to have concealed weapons while intoxicated. Yeah, but how are you going to determine how many people or how many beers somebody had at a game? What, are they going to give you like a stub or whatever and punch it every time you get a beer? What, you just get your boy to buy you 2, 3, 4 more Pabst Blue Ribbons. That's a bad look. From Wody504, Doug, what if the Falcon fans had guns during the last Super Bowl? Right. What if Falcons fans had guns at the last Super Bowl? Not necessarily that they got bad calls or whatever, the example that I keep giving. But, yeah, you're not thinking in your right mind when your team give up a 25-point lead in the Super Bowl. Nah. You're not going to be thinking rationally, man. Right. You're not going to think rationally. From Clay, I smoked at Mama Davis. Doug, that teacher would have got their ass shot up if they had a gun. It don't matter if you have a gun. If someone gets the drop on you,